Hi everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, I want to do a quick little comparison for you guys between the regular Bandit Shoulder Bag and the Bandit Crossbody. So this one here is the Bandit Shoulder Bag and this one is the Crossbody. And I'm just going to show you guys quick little details of each of the bags, what fits in here, and also what my thoughts on each of them are at the end as well. So if you're interested in a comparison video between these two bags, please do stay tuned. Just for full disclosure, I do currently work for Coach as an SA. However, all the bags on my channel are for my own personal collection, and I'm just here to share with you guys my personal love for handbags. And if you guys like these kind of videos, please do consider liking and subscribing. And you can also follow me on Instagram too for more handbag related content. So I'm going to start with the smallest one first, and it's going to be the crossbody version here of the Bandit bag. So as you can see, it's a pretty simple handbag. It is very minimal on the hardware. There's not a lot of it. You just have your C logo here on the front, which is also the opening and closing of the bag. And then you have two pieces of hardware here for the shoulder strap to weave through. You have a cute back pocket and a D-ring as well. I actually took off the hang tag for this bag. It's just on the inside here, but you do get a little hang tag as well. And here is what it looks like. It's just a little hardware hang tag with the Horse and Carriage logo, and then the back is going to be plain and it's silver hardware as well. On the bottom of the bag, you'll notice that there is no feet. It is just going to be in all leather, and here's what the sides look like. And on the bottom too, it does have these kind of like little ridges, so when you set the bag down, it does elevate the bag, so it's pretty nice that, you know, the bottom isn't fully touching the table or whatnot, so you do have little ridges there that help support the bag. And then on the sides too, like I said, there is a little D-ring there, and that is where the hang tag normally sits. And then looking at the shoulder strap, you have a long piece of leather that works as both a shoulder strap and crossbody. So for the shoulder strap option, you just want to double up the strap like so, and you can carry it as a shoulder bag. And if you want to carry it as a crossbody, you can just let go of the strap and it just like slides through the rings here. And then you'll have a long strap that you can use as a long shoulder or crossbody. It does adjust here with a buckle, and you have, I believe, 7 adjustments, and then you get this little extra piece of leather to keep the piece here in place, so just like flap around. And you can also fully remove the strap too and turn it into like kind of a clutch or add on your own bag strap. So you just undo the buckle like so, and then you just pull the shoulder strap like that, and ta-da! The strap is fully removed, and here's what it looks like. Getting into the inside of the bag, all you have to do is just open the little flap like so, and you'll see there is a metal base plate in the same like brushed silver hardware. It just says Coach there on the bottom, and then it's embossed with genuine full grain leather in the silver foil that is above like the top of the bag. And here's what it looks like underneath on the flap as well. It's in black leather, and you do have these little pieces of metal hardware that is for the ring. So Coach just screwed on the little pieces here through the flap, and it has a reinforcing piece of metal so the rings stay in place, and again is in black leather. The inside of the bag features 3 compartments. You have 1, 2, 3 separate sections, and these 2 pockets here actually have a gusset, so when you put items in, they do expand, so that's really nice. And the inside here is in brown leather, so it does contrast against the black interior. You have a little pocket here in your middle compartment, and I usually don't use this pocket, so it just holds like miscellaneous paperwork that comes with the bag, and in this case also the hang tag as well, so that just nestles in there. And the cool thing is that's magnetic, so it just finds itself, so I like that a lot. And then on the back wall too, it's embossed with the story patch, so there is basically the inside of this bag. The other thing too I forgot to mention is that the back here does have a little back slip pocket, and it does go all the way down to the bottom of the bag and on the sides as well, and it is just going to be lined in black leather on that little pocket. So next is going to be the Bandit Shoulder Bag in the color Dark Stone, and this one here is a little bit different because it does feature the brass hardware. However, other than that, the bags are going to be basically the same. I'm not going to go too much into detail just because the smaller crossbody bag basically is just like the smaller version of this. So here is the Bandit Shoulder Bag in Dark Stone, and as you can see, again, very simple, very minimal, not a lot of hardware or details on the bag other than the C clasp here, the 2 metal rings, And then your little hang tag here on the side. And here's what it looks like when the hang tag is on the bag. So it just attaches onto this ring. You have your horse and carriage logo, the metal cap here, and the back is plain, so you definitely monogram it. And again, no feet on the bottom for the larger model. And here's what the other side looks like, and then a back pocket. So on the inside of the Bandit shoulder bag, as you can see, it is the exact same layout as the smaller crossbody one with the 3 compartments. You have 1, 2, 3 sections there, and then you have a pocket here in the front and a pocket in the back, and the story patch will be embossed on the back there. It's kind of hard to see because the text does, like, blend in with the leather, but it is most certainly back there. And then you have your middle section right here. This one is going to be obviously where the majority of the space of the bag is, and then you have a little magnetic pocket. And on the inside, I don't have much other than like some paperwork and whatnot, but I usually don't use this pocket. So that usually stays closed, but that's what the inside looks like of the shoulder bag. So now I'm going to show everything that I'm able to fit inside each of the Bandit bags, and I'm going to use these items here that I typically carry with me on a daily basis. So first is a chapstick from Dior, a little bottle of Germex, a coin pouch from Coach, my demonstration phone. This is an iPhone XR, but it's about the same size as the iPhone 13, and it just has a slim black case with a pop socket on it. My card case from Chanel, and then a phone charging cable. And then this is actually my largest wallet, so I will demonstrate with this too to show you guys like how this fits in each of the bags. So yeah. So the first bag is going to be the Bandit Crossbody bag, and I will say when it comes to this one, you really have to think about just carrying the essentials. So on the interior here, I just have 3 items. I have my phone, which is right here. I have my card case, and then I have a little thing of chapstick. That is about it. I will say if you did, like, take out your phone and just have it in your hand, then you'll have a lot more space in here. And I will say the pop socket does eat up a little bit of space too. So I will say for the Bandit crossbody bag, if you have your phone in your hand and you downsize to like a slim card case and just carry like the essentials with you, you'll have more room in the interior compartment. And then on top of that too, you can actually just not carry your card case and put your cards in this little pocket and use this as your built-in wallet, and then you'll have even more space for more things. So just keep that in mind when you're considering buying the small crossbody bag. So when it comes to the Bandit shoulder bag, it's a completely different story. All those items did fit in here nicely. So here they are inside of the bag. So in the very back compartment, I have a little coin pouch, and then I have my card case, which was actually in this front compartment right here, which I think is pretty cool. It fits nicely. And then I have my phone charging cable, and a card case. And then I have a little thing of chapstick and Germex as well. So all those items did fit in here really nicely. And I will say the thing about the Bandit shoulder bag is that even though it is a smaller looking like everyday bag, it does have a lot of space. And because of like these compartments too, you're actually able to fit in larger SLGs, which I think is really nice. So when it comes to like the Bandit shoulder bag and the Bandit crossbody bag, I will say between these 2 bags, I feel like I lean towards the shoulder bag a little bit more just because the size is really good for every day. For me, this is like a really good medium-sized handbag. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's like a really good Goldilocks size. And I like the organization of this bag because it does have, the 3 compartments plus that little pocket too. Even though I don't use this pocket, on this particular size, I kind of like it just in case if I want to put stuff in here, But other than that, it's a really great size bag. And I feel like I've used this one and the neon one here behind me for like the past like week, and it's just been such a great bag. So when it comes to the Bandit crossbody bag, I feel like I like this bag for more like evening or nights out, just because it is a smaller size bag, so I don't have to carry with me like all my items in like the daytime, and just carry more of my essential stuff. And I also like this bag too styled with a bag chain, so I feel like that dresses up the bag a bit, so it's more like nighttime. And the other thing too is that I kind of also like this bag more for travel, just because it is a smaller compact bag. I don't have to designate too much space for this thing in my not wardrobe, in my luggage or like my backpack, so I just like stick that in my backpack or just like in the suitcase. Plus it's like in a really sturdy like full grain leather too, so if it does get knocked around in travel, it will survive. So I do like that a lot about this bag. When it comes to the inside of the Bandit shoulder bag, I would definitely do some changes. So the bag has 3 compartments. I would really just have this bag have 2 compartments, just because I feel like this pocket is very functional. the middle compartment is obviously needed. This back pocket here, I've never really used. I've stuck like 1 or 2 receipts back here, but other than that, I'll forget about them and, you know, clean out my bag and like, wow, there's a receipt, you know, kind of like that. So, you know, this back pocket here, I would just close up. I would just have the back compartment completely be gone and the middle compartment just like flush to the flap here. And then when it comes to the middle section, I would get rid of this pocket here as well, just because I feel like this pocket takes up a lot of space and it doesn't really serve a function for me personally. I thought I would be able to use this as kind of like a little extra wallet or something, where if I just want to carry 1 or 2 cards, I just put those in that little like pocket thing here. But I don't know, I always feel like I want to carry a card case with me, so you know, I haven't really used this pocket at all. At most, it just holds the hang tag for the bag. So I would definitely get rid of this pocket. So those would be like the 2 major changes for this bag if I could redesign it. So when it comes like to 2 Bandit bags, I will say if you're somebody who carries with you like the bare minimum on a daily basis and just, you know, has a card case, a chapstick, and your phone, this bag will be perfect for you. It's a great little size bag. Or if you want kind of like a bag that's great for travel, this would be awesome too. And if you're looking for an everyday bag, definitely just size up to the shoulder bag. I think the shoulder bag is perfect for every day. With all my items in there, I always feel like I have a little bit more space to flex a larger SLG or change up to a larger wallet. So the larger size is really great too. But those are just my thoughts on these 2 bags, and hopefully you found this video helpful if you were just wanting a comparison, and hopefully I didn't rant too much. So that's going to do it for today's comparison video between the Bandit Shoulder Bag and the Bandit Crossbody. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful if you were wanting a kind of like in-depth comparison video between these 2 bags. If you have any more questions, just leave it down in the comments below and I can try to help you out. Or you can also message me on Instagram as well and I can help you out that way. But if you did like today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing, and you can also follow me on Instagram too for more handbag stuff. So other than that, guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye!